Hi. I've been hearing a lot this week. We've made it. It's the end of 2020 and almost the beginning of 2021. As we look back on this year, 2020, what a remarkable, unforgettable year, right? In many ways, we have had to be separated. In other ways, we've been united with a common challenge: how to live through a pandemic, how to continue living with sometimes severe restrictions on where we can go, who we can be with, how to stay in touch with people, how to care for the ones that we love. And among those challenges is one that is brought to the front and center something we know, but we don't always think about. That life has an end point, and that all things considered, it is very brief. The psalmist in Psalm 90:12 wrote, "Teach us to realize the brevity of life so that we may grow in wisdom." Stoic philosophers have as one of their principles a phrase called memento mori. In effect, it means remember that you could leave this world at any moment, and to have that affect what you do, what you say, and what you think. We often live our lives as if that's not the case. But our verse today dovetails well with the Stoic philosophy of memento mori. And I know all that sounds really gloomy, especially as we head into a new year where we're trying to find new hope and new beginnings, but each of these has a wonderful side to it. Each has wisdom for life, a recipe for a life of purpose and meaning, prioritizing those things that are essential while letting other things go. I remember being asked, if you only had one more day to live, what would you do? Indeed. What about a week? Or a month? Or a year? We learned this week that 1 in 1,000 Americans have died in the past few months of COVID. What if someone had told you a year ago that in the upcoming year, a pandemic would do that? Any of us could have been included in that statistic. The truth is that none of us is promised a tomorrow. And that should urge us to live our lives now. In each moment that comes, doing what is before us to do, discovering our abilities, using them to help and bless others, enjoying those in our lives who know us and love us, appreciating the blessings in our lives that are all around us. Live your life. Not just in 2021, but starting right now at this very moment and all the days that you're given. God, teach us to realize the brevity of life so that we may grow in wisdom. God, you have been with us strongly in the past few months through all of its challenges. You know them. You know our hearts. And you've brought us to this point. As we enter into a new year, 2021, may we take the lessons we've learned and in the continuing knowledge that you are always here with us, and move into this year with hope, knowing that our days are limited, that life is brief, and using that not as a sad fact, but as a joyous fact that prompts us to live into our purpose every single moment of our lives, with the knowledge that you are right there with us and that that's what you want us to do, to live for the reasons that you have placed us here on this earth, and that we will grow in love for you and for those that you've placed in our path, in our lives. And that love would be stronger than ever before. Amen.